entrepreneurship programs should be there. But also, I would expect that the minister also allocates at least a minimum amount to make sure that these programs are known by the youth, because they might be put and allocated for, but the youth will never be aware of such. The youth will never be aware of the Youth Empowerment Fund, but they are, of course, youths who are going to acquire those funds. So it's now a cake meant for the minority. Of course, when the majority is supposed to be benefiting, money should be put towards education, towards health.
And what about entrepreneurship, though? Youth are calling for entrepreneurship, money to set up their own businesses, possibly training in business. Your comment?
Of course, when it comes to entrepreneurship, we are saying that this is a culture which should be embedded from early childhood development, going to the youth. So at least money should be invested from coming to the tertiary institutions. What are the students being taught in regards to entrepreneurship? From high school, because you might be doing geography, history, you might be doing mathematics, but you ought to ask yourself the question, what are we being taught in terms of us venturing into entrepreneurship? It's not a secret that we have a high, or if I should say exorbitant, unemployment rate in Zimbabwe. But what are we being taught in these schools? We are, of course, being taught the structure of a locust, or maybe history, or another question, which we of course relate to, or philosophy. But then at the end of the day, what will count is the question of who is the breadwinner at the end of the day. So employment question should be addressed.
Thank
and
you.
Entrepreneurship is the goal for the youth to attain their vision towards financial freedom.
Takutwa Ngazi, OWEC President Zinasu, thank you very much.
Thank you.
You notice that you've got very passionate about entrepreneurship. It's clear that the youth in this country, they want to do business. They want to be part of the economic landscape, Jan.
Yes, financial freedom, he has said. And I think in our plan as well, when we're doing the campaign for a people-led budget, we're saying we want the youth to be set to make it in life, and it starts today and move them into the future. So it's investment in the education. There's young women and young